Why do liberals support this?
What does it mean for a girl to be a boy? Why can't they just...
So you didn't understand what I said?
No, I really didn't. Why can't they just present themselves and dress themselves and express themselves however they want without blocking their body's physical development, going on opposite sex hormones that have no place in their body, and cutting off body parts?
So
why do we have to cut off body parts to allow a child to express themselves?
I mean, we are not cutting off body parts of children.
Oh, really?
Except, I mean,
there are thousands of girls, minors, receiving double mastectomies.
There's also minors who get their parents' consent to receive, like, breast implants, and, like, that's not up for debate.
Yeah, I don't think they should be doing that either.
So, I mean, but why
there are
is that-
12-year-old girls
why
in
is that-
California who have had their breasts cut off. Do you think that's okay?
I mean, I don't think that that's something that should be up to our government. I think that should be something that is between, like, doctors and the parents.
So first she lies and then she proceeds to explain why it's okay to cut off kids' body parts.
Yeah, it's a fetus. So yes, I support killing fetuses.
You support killing fetuses?
I support killing parasites.
Do you support killing them up until the moment of birth?
Yes.
Okay. So if I'm giving birth...
Okay, I take that back. Not up until like the moment of birth. That would be wrong. But
yeah. What?
14 weeks, 18 weeks, couldn't care less.
Why? What's special about 14, 18 weeks? And why not after? Why is it wrong to kill them after?
Because it's not a...
No, I want to hear him talk.
Because it's not a lie.
Because what?
It's not a lie.
So, I don't know if you were here earlier, but I went through. It's a biological
Yes, I was
fact.
here. I've been here the whole time.
So did you hear me elaborate on how every single biology textbook says that a human life begins at fertilization?
I heard you say that.
Do you have anything to prove otherwise? Do you have any biological resource? Does anyone that is pro-choice in this room have any biological resources to say that a human life does not begin at fertilization? I would really encourage you to go do research, because I used to think the same thing, that it was a clump of cells. But a preborn child by 10 weeks sucks their thumb. Heartbeat is detected after 21 days after conception. There is absolutely evidence they meet the 7 characteristics of life. They are a human life. If they're not a human life, what are they?
Well, all I wanted to do was ask the one question, so I'm done.
Okay, all right, thank you.
This won't help you get a girlfriend, buddy.
Hypothetically, right, out of these two, who do you think is more likely to be supportive of human rights?
Number 2, mostly because of I think it's like a keffiyeh or something. And then the Hamas shirt, I do think that violence is the voice of the unheard, and Hamas has been very much unheard for 75 years.
Of course, this datem is gonna pick the second option.
Whoa. Why would you do that? Because you're being a kid.
Nowadays, it seems like the UK police hates indigenous people holding their flags.
Why is burning the flag okay, but not the pride flag? Why is that a hate crime? Because the flag isn't representative of an identity. The American flag is representative of a country, of the state. It is not a singular person. It is a representation of the state and all it stands for.
Normalizing hate crimes is something that they're truly great at.
If you were president, who would you tax more, conservatives or liberals?
Conservatives.
Conservatives, yeah.
And why would you tax them more?
Honestly, just because I feel like a lot of the moves that they're making right now, and they're also way more, like, financially up there, I feel like it makes more sense.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of conservatives are commonly billionaires or have a lot of money, so I feel like they should just pay more.
All right, conservatives, pay up.
Lady, you have something on your face.
So you said that transgender shouldn't be allowed to have guns, correct?
Yes.
But don't you think it's a slippery slope, and eventually that might be tyrannical overreach, that the government might ban like more people from having guns?
That's a totally good argument. We already have that though under 18 U.S.C. 922, which is what the federal agencies arrest people for whenever they're a prohibited person. We already have a bunch of different classes of people that can't have guns, and I think we need to put trans people in that classification.
But like
under the mental illness.
But wouldn't they just put more people? Like, couldn't they consider people based off certain political views mentally ill, and wouldn't that just start making to where eventually no one can have guns?
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely make that argument, but I think it's pretty distinct that people that are transsexual need to definitely be put in there. I mean, if you have a certain political ideology, that could be on a case-by-case basis, but I think when it comes to trans, it's pretty obvious that there's something wrong there with them mentally.
At this point, I think common sense is their kryptonite.
Okay, so what is your definition of what is a woman?
A human person who
claimed to be a woman.
Okay, so can you try to explain to me what is a woman without saying
They're
woman?
claiming they fit into the category of people known as women.
You're saying it's a human person who identifies as a woman.
Yep, they
So
claim they
I
fit
still
into the
don't know what a
category of
woman
people
is.
known as women.
I still don't know what a woman is.
Do you know what women is as a category?
What are they trying to pretend to be?
They're not pretending to be anything.
What are they identifying as? What are they
psychological
identifying as?
Women.
Okay, what is a woman?
A woman is someone who identifies as being in the category of women.
Okay, what is that category? We still don't know what a woman
It's
is.
the category that consists of all people who claim to be in that category.
Okay, so what's the
Is
category?
that a problem?
We still don't know what
I
woman
already
is.
told you what the category was. It's the category of people who claim to be in that category.
Yeah, we still don't.
Listen,
That's what the definition of the category is.
To figure out what is this water bottle, and you kept telling me it's a water bottle. We don't go anywhere, right?
Okay.
Explain.
You're supposed to tell me, like, what does it do? Well, we look at it. Okay, the definition of a water bottle might be a plastic container that holds water.
Liquid. Or
That holds liquid. Yeah. There we go. It's a plastic bottle, or sorry, it's a plastic object that within it contains liquid.
Do you think that women in water bottles might be disanalogous?
No, because we're just defining a word.
Hear him with the minus 1000 testosterone. Liberals gonna watch that and think he owned them.
Can a man become a woman and can a woman become a man?
Absolutely not. They can dress like one and they can grow their hair like one and wear a dress like one, but that doesn't change anything.
This is a real woman and she beautifully explained why a man cannot become a woman or vice versa.
Telling Turning Point USA members to dox queer people is violence. Saying I agree with the individual terror again, but back an animal into a corner. What if I backed you into a corner? You're just going to sit there and take...
But nobody backed them into a corner. Because somebody has a certain idea, that doesn't mean that you're being hurt. Having a certain idea and opinion, does that mean that the other person gets hurt violently, physically? Maybe you don't like it. Maybe you don't agree with it. It doesn't mean that it causes you when you have the right to... And this is what I'm saying by, that's exactly the point of the left has this idea of, you know what, if somebody says something I don't agree with, that's physically hurting me, which is not. Therefore, I have to take things into my own hands and go do something about it. You understand the logic?
I think the same logic is on the right, though.
They don't do that on
Bootstraps,
the right.
libertarian, don't tread on me, I'll do what I want.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's no different because it leads to you
doesn't
doing
hurt anybody
things
else.
that does hurt people. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Telling Turning Point USA members to dox queer people is violence.
They're doxing queer people?
It's not physical violence in the sense of I'm hurting you physically and breaking your bones or something.
Yeah.
But why are Turning Point USA members so concerned about documenting queer people?
Okay. So I don't know about that.
That's just one thing I know. I don't study them all too much. I have better things to do.
This man is proof on why we need to ban soy products.
I'm here to preach the kindness of God.
Why here though?
Jesus, he said, go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature.
There's a lot of world. You don't have to be here.
You're one of God's created people. I'm obeying Jesus.
Obey your Jesus somewhere else.
Please don't yell in our ears while we're trying to...
I'm not yelling.
You literally have speakers.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm yelling. That just means I'm amplifying what I'm saying because God wants everyone here to hear it.
You're in a cult. You're not welcome to the neighborhood.
Well, you can say
how to
that.
live.
You know what? Get the out of our neighborhood. Live and let live. Live and let live. That's it.
So listen, you're about let love win, right? Be accepting of other people. So when we want to come here and tell you the love of God, then you want to cuss at me and tell me to get the F out of here.
Nobody's arguing with you. We just want you to leave.
Jesus desires for you to know about him.
I know about him well. I was raised Christian. Leave. So many of these people were.
God loves you. He cares about you.
To be honest, I can see why pride is a sin. If you support and appreciate what I do, I suggest you to like, subscribe, and comment down below for the algorithm. I appreciate the goodness and I'ma see y'all on the next video.